All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Post Game Spread. This is a special episode. I got my Tennessee Vol shirt on and I got my Slim Reaper here behind me because this is going to be the Cam Appenzeller episode, part 2. By far, Cam has been my most listened to guest. Really an incredible young guy in an incredible position. When we first touched base with him, it was right before the draft, so he was kind of looking at, am I going to be a first-round pick and get a couple milli and get on my way and get that ticket? Or am I going to go play for Tony V down at Tennessee, the number one baseball school in the country, and work my way through that? He ended up getting drafted in the 19th round by the Mariners and deciding to move on to Tennessee. So my man's already gained like 20 pounds, looks like a different cat already. So just as soon as he walked in, different vibe to him, And so been down there with all these dogs down at Tennessee. And what an interesting fall, too, to go from being, there's been all kind of crazy Tony V stuff. So if you guys don't know, Tony Vitello participated in Cam Part 1, a really innovative baseball mind, and all these rumors started swirling this fall about the Giants looking into Tony V, bringing him in as their skipper, and a lot of people thought there's no way, he has no pro experience, but Buster Posey out there running the show for the Giants now, an innovator, decided to bring Tony V in, so that circus turned into Tony V leaving. So, Cam thought he was going down there to be under Tony V and all that, and a complete coaching staff change. So Tony took a lot of his guys. He took his pitching coach. He took his strength guy. I'm sure some other guys that I don't know of. So a lot of change there, but it sounds like everything has been stabilized. Coach Elander has taken over. No transfers, which is crazy. And I thought that was really, it speaks to the state of the program still being in strong hands, people still believing in what's going on down there. So anyway, we brought Cam back for part 2 here to talk about his fall, the Tony V stuff, how he progressed, what he's changed as a pitcher, strength and conditioning, school, just adjusting to life and having different responsibilities and what he's going to be doing now. So I thought it was really cool. We sat down for about an hour. So like I said, we're going to be following Cam throughout his career. So we're going to be following him from, before draft, before college, through his college career here. Cam is going to be playing in the Cape this summer too. So I hope we can check in after this spring season, how it goes, and then maybe again after the Cape, or just maybe after the Cape. But we're going to keep checking in on Cam all the way throughout his Hall of Fame career. So anyway, this is going to be the Cam Appenzeller story, part 2, freshman year fall check-in. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Really special. Check it out. All right, guys, welcome back. This is going to be our family support section here. So these are going to be sports families, baseball families, families that want to support us here and think they believe in what we're doing and want to see us keep going. So they're breathing life into it. So we're going to shout you guys out here. And if you have an interest, if you're listening and you want to be on the roster, like Dion says, I ain't hard to find, baby. So let's start with the Chisholm family here. This is going to be John Chisholm setting this up. John's been incredible through this whole journey for me, man. He's set up multiple sponsors, but right now I want to talk about JC3, his son, John Chisholm III, balling now, playing for the Arsenal, playing for CTK, playing travel basketball, big kid, already 6 foot plus, pitcher, got some pop, look out for him. John played at Springfield High School with me, played on the Flame with me, played a little bit at Spoon River back in the day, and is now like dad of the year, coaching everything that he can, super involved. We appreciate the Chisholm family. And a little thing that's interesting, the Cam Appenzeller episode part 1 would have never happened without John. So John had a connection with Lisa, Cam's mom, set it up. So that would have never happened without John. So appreciate you and all your support throughout the years. Next up, the Kaiser family. They've been rocking with us since day one. This is Ryan, my guy, huge Cubs fan. Has his whole garage set up like Wrigley Field. There's ivy and stuff, so you can watch games there. Cool experience. He's also got a rap album coming out, so my guy's got bars. Mandy, the wife, is a coach extraordinaire. She's been doing stuff with the Arsenal for years. She's incredible with the stat book. Addie is their daughter. She's coming up playing coach pitch. Looks like I'm going to coach her next year. Excited about that. Landon, their middle school slugger, middle infielder / outfielder, coming up over there with the Arsenal and Franklin. So we appreciate you guys. Look out for them. Next up is the Owen family. This is going to be Tyler Owen, my college teammate at Murray State, an all-time racer, great third baseman, all OVC multiple times. Was kind of one of those guys that was on the fringe of being like pro worthy, but his brother made it to the show. Right now he's coaching at high school at North High School in Indiana. He's got twins coming up, Everett and Ellis. They play for the South Gibson Heat out there. So we appreciate the Owen family. Go check them out. Next up is going to be the Erickson family. This is going to be Casey Erickson specifically and his guys. I think we're going to transition it to his team at some point, but right now I'm shouting out these guys. Casey, obviously, former guest, my boy, all-time, CS8 great, Springfield great. Now the head skipper at Glenwood, played at Glenwood, SCI, Pirates organization, Yankees. Absolute baseball dude. He's got some sluggers coming up. We got Lane, Tripp, Cooper. All these guys can swing it. Look incredibly talented. So that next wave of Ericksons is coming through. So they're going to be problems. We appreciate the Erickson family. Next up is another baseball family. This is going to be the Knadlers, specifically Jason. Jason being a former guest, my boy, El Jefe at BOS now. Really appreciate him. Melissa, the CEO of the K team. She's awesome. We got Colt, former guest. He's had 2 parts now. All-time CS8 Glenwood quarterback. Chose to go baseball. So going to Lincoln Land, really cool. Claire is a super athlete coming up. Stud volleyball player. Been on the varsity since a freshman. CJ, I heard he is the clown prince of the family. He's the next Joe Knadler. Funny, but also talented, playing some baseball too. Next up is the Steinwart family. This is Jim, June, Johnny, TJ, Nikki. Jim being my high school coach at Springfield High. He's a Hall of Famer. He's won state titles. He has supported the podcast in so many different ways. He has been awesome with the stats. He has all the stats going back to the birth of the CS8 and beyond. So the fun thing that we do is Jim has a flip phone, so can't send me pictures. So June, it's a tag team effort. I contact Jim. I say, hey, I need this. June texts me back, and that's how we do it. So appreciate June. Jim out there. Johnny was a stud at UIS. He's out there at Plains coaching now. I see TJ with the flow drumming. Shout out to Nikki as well. Last up is going to be the McCarthy family here. This is Katie set this up. She went to SHG. She's got a young stud coming up, Brady Keating, who's now a quarterback / linebacker in the SHG system, coming up on the JV and freshman teams. Also a stud pitcher. Does stuff at Maximize Pitching Labs. Her dad was an absolute dude back in the day with a rich athletic history. Did all the sports at SHG, and then played at SCI and golfed at Western. This is our family section. We really appreciate you guys. Could not do this without you. So thank you for your support. We'll keep it rolling.
And now a few words from our sponsors. We are also brought to you by Iron Palm Coffee, located at exit 82 right off I-55 for Auburn and Pawnee. This is a very special guy to me. This is my buddy, John Drakamp, one of my best friends. He's had this vision of having this coffee spot for years. It's finally, come to fruition, and he's slanging some of the best coffee in Central Illinois. It's a coffee trailer serving up top brewed quality coffee, espressos, lattes, frappes, tea, baked goods, and much more. You can find them on Facebook at Iron Palm Coffee 217, IG or Instagram Iron Palm 217. Seriously, go support this guy. He's a big part of my story. Incredible guy, incredible vision, the best coffee around. Go support him.
We are also brought to you by BOS, Bank of Springfield, and Jason Knadler. The Bank of Springfield has essentially a whole baseball team over there. I'm talking guys like Jason Knadler, Justin Knadler, Timmy Ballin Wallen, Eric Weaver, Ryan Murphy, Murph Mathiot, Frank Stefano, Greg Morantz. I trust every single one of these guys to handle my money and to steer me in the right direction financially. There are 3 locations across the greater Springfield area for your convenience. Bank boldly with BOS. We really appreciate you guys. We are proud to be backed by Salvaggio Steel. Salvaggio Safe is their motto. These guys have been in business building rails for over 60 years, and they've always been incredible about putting money into the sports community, into the athletic community in the greater Springfield, Central Illinois area. And I'm absolutely honored that they felt like I had enough, like we were doing something special enough to be invested in. So they do it all. I mean, you guys can go look at them for, doing precision craftsmanship in many categories, including structural, miscellaneous, ornamental iron. They're AISC certified. These guys are just the best in the business. We really appreciate them. This deal was also brokered by good friend John Chisholm, who works there as well. So we appreciate Salvaggio Steel, Salvaggio Safe. Thank you. This episode is brought to you by Glisten Heating and Air. You can reach them at 217-341 or visit glistenheatingandair.com. That's SSON. This is owned and operated by Gibbs Gleason himself, a member of the 2000 Pleasant Plains baseball team that were state champs. That's the Dusty Bensko era, former guest. This guy's in the baseball community. He helps coach his son, who's in the local travel scene. This truly is the pros pro for HVAC in the area. I mean, this is a who's who of former pros that have used him. Let's talk about Corey Erickson, Jason Worth, Ryan Murphy, Jason Knadler, Justin Knadler, Brad Owens, Greg Morantz, Jason Washam, Eric Easley. His reviews speak for themselves. Call Glisten Heating and Air. They care about your air. We appreciate you. We are proud to be brought to you by Hudson Chiropractic and the Hudson family, located in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You can find them at 3232 Independence Street, HudsonChiroCape.com, 573-335-7349. They've got over 700 five-star reviews, all five-star reviews on Google. That speaks for itself. This is, of course, my former teammate, friend, brother, Murray State great, Seth Hudson, an all-time great second baseman in Racer history. He finished second all-time in hits when his career ended. Hudson Chiropractic, your bridge to a better health. They can do everything you can think of chiropractic-wise, adjustments, soft tissue, DOT exams. Seth is really doing his thing down there, and Cape has a beautiful family, raising a couple sluggers. We really appreciate your support. Thank you, Hudson Chiropractic and family. We are also brought to you by Milner Dentistry, located at 755 South Grand Avenue West. They can be reached at 217-528-3384. Dr. Ty and his staff are incredible. The place is clean. They do amazing work. They can handle all your dentistry needs. Thanks again to Dr. Ty for agreeing to sponsor us here. He was a standout at Rochester, SCI, and then later had a really cool story of walking on at the U of I. Have a ton of respect for this guy. Please go support Dr. Ty and Milner Dentistry. This episode is being brought to you by Eric Easley of the Easley Real Estate Team with the Real Estate Group. This team consists of Eric, Jamie Murphy, and Caitlin Fry. They can be reached at 217-132 at theeasleysalesteam.com. Eric was a standout quarterback and shortstop at Southeast back in the mid-90s and later starred at Western Illinois in baseball. Also one of the best umpires around this area for many years, teaming up with Bobby Erickson. He sold houses for all kinds of baseball dudes in the area. The Knadler brothers, Justin and Jason, Ryan Murphy, Todd Schneller, the Savota family. And when it was time for Corey to sell his house and buy his new house, there's only one place he went. That's Eric Easley and the Easley Real Estate Team. So go see these guys for all your real estate needs. We really appreciate you. We are also brought to you by Cardinal Cleaning. They can be reached at cardinalcleaningonline.com and 217-679-6567. Owner-operator Adam Springer, local baseball dude, family friend, standout at Chatham Glenwood in the mid-90s. Also had a stellar career at Rend Lake and Kentucky Wesleyan. Cardinal Cleaning can take care of any cleaning needs you have. Home, business, restaurant, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever you need, they can take care of you. Get a hold of Cardinal Cleaning. They'll do the rest. We are also brought to you by GT Performance Consulting, where athletes gain new perspective, and the greater than mindset is the motto. This, of course, is the former baseball great Greg Taylor at Springfield High School, Forest Park, University of Louisville, and Yankees draftee. He can be reached at gtperformanceconsulting.com, connect at gtperformanceconsulting.com, or 314-250-4748. He offers a myriad of services, including the starting line, one-on-one, the Huddle Up program, and disc profiling. GT Performance Consulting is a sport and mental performance consulting practice dedicated to helping athletes reach their full potential both on and off the field. In today's world of sports, the pressure to perform is at an all-time high and has created a greater need for mental performance support for athletes. GT is here to help bring new perspective to athletes, parents, coaches, and support systems. Specializing in programs that cater to each athlete's specific needs, from stress management to confidence-building techniques, GT Performance Consulting focuses on the well-being of athletes so they can maximize their athletic experiences. Guys, Greg was a former guest. He really went through it in baseball with mental stuff and pressure, and it's become a full circle passion for him. Please use him. If you have young athletes, even for yourself, it's very beneficial. It's a huge part of the game these days. We really appreciate GT Performance Consulting coming on board. Thanks, Greg. All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Post Game Spread. Going to be your host as always. Today we're going to do the Cam Appenzeller Part 2 story. Excited to get this guy back in here. But before we get rolling, today's episode is going to be brought to you by maximize pitching labs. There is a satellite NPL here in Springfield, Illinois at Overtime Training Academy. They are committed to athletes becoming the best versions of themselves on the mound. An approach driven by data, advanced tech, delivered by a relentless focus on individualized development. They blend throwing, movement patterns, velocity training, pitch design and sequencing, strength training, mobility, injury prevention, and a full circle training experience. Go to maxpitchinglab.com. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook. You did a ton of work with these guys, right? Are you doing anything with them this winter? Or
Yeah, I went there yesterday, and then I've been working out at the satellite location.
Really?
Too. Yeah.
Is that dope?
Yeah, no, it's fun. They got a bunch of people that do it, so it's just good being around like guys that
yeah, and you're familiar with. How long did you do the MPL stuff?
So I started like right before my junior year. So like right as I started to kind of like throw more,
and you felt like instrumental in your development, really helped you.
Yeah, it kind of like I had some natural mechanics, but they kind of just like built off that, and then really attacked like small weaknesses that could really help.
For sure. So go check those guys out. They're over at Overtime. Overtime being one of our sponsors. I know they've got a heck of an environment over there. I haven't been there yet. People have said it's electric. Just a bunch of dogs over there getting it. The local pros are there. All the guys are there. So go check them out over there. Circling back to my man here. This is part 2. We're going to be following him as his career kind of goes. And you guys know what it is. Cam, a 2025 Glenwood grad where he set the world on fire in hoops as a pitcher, golf. Currently, my man is in his freshman year with the Tennessee Vols. He got drafted in the 19th round by the Mariners after many predicting kind of a first round selection was coming. And the last time we touched base when you were in studio was like a week or so right before the draft. So a really interesting period in your life where it's like, okay, are you going to go into pro ball? Or are you going to go to probably the #1 baseball school in the country? We know where you ended up. So I thought it was a cool point to touch on. And now we're checking back. You're back for winter break. So you had a full fall under your belt. You've been in this amazing program, some wild turn of events in your program that we're going to talk about. I mean, no one could have foreseen that, you know? So anyway, man, how are you doing? What's good with you? You look good. You look like you've aged, man. Like when I see you last in the middle of summer, like you've grown already. What's up, dude?
Doing pretty good. I mean, it was a long fall, glad to be home, but over the fall, it was really fun. I mean, I got stronger, got a lot bigger. I put on like 20, 25 pounds.
That's crazy.
And then, just feeling good right now, kind of starting to ramp up for the season a little bit in the throwing.
Cool, man. So I thought this would be interesting for us to talk about how your fall went, the transition to being in this incredible program, the draft day, the Tony V stuff, all that, and just kind of how things are going for you. So let's jump into the draft. So draft day came. I'd love to hear kind of how that was for you, what your mindset was, and I'm sure there's calls going back and forth kind of frantically in the days leading up, like, will you take this money? Yes, no, like were those kind of things happening? Or I'd love to hear your kind of.
Yeah, so it all was kind of just like 2 days before the draft, all the way up until the draft, kind of like the busy part. Like I was just kind of on the phone the whole time, just like either with my agent or on Zoom meetings with teams and stuff, talking to people. But it's kind of just finding my number that I think I was like worth.
Right.
And then just kind of going from there. And then once draft day came, I was really nervous, actually. Like I was just kind of like pacing around, wasn't able to really sit down.
So it was still you still weren't sure whether you were getting taken or not. It was still up in the air, very much so?
I had no idea. Like I didn't have any clue of a team or like where it would be, but it was just kind of like talking to the agent, like anywhere from late first to early third was kind of like the range. And
then once you got out of that, it was
just if someone wanted to throw like
a ton of money at you, from a slot that didn't make like I remember hearing something about like
slot,
paying over slot, or like if another first round pick didn't work out, then they could throw all that money at you or something like that. Okay. So then so how was that? So then obviously the first, second, third came and went. What was that like for you? How were you feeling?
I was honestly just sitting there kind of waiting for my agent to call me. It was just like, because like the team won't call you, they'll call your agent advisor, and then he'll make the call to you. And I was just kind of sitting waiting, and I didn't get any calls really. I just like, so after like the first 2 rounds, I texted my agent. I was like, anybody, any word or something? And he was like, no, not yet. Like I thought I was gonna go if I did like late second round. I thought the Padres had a lot of interest, but they had another lefty on the board who was in front of me, and he wasn't off the board yet. So then he went.
Okay.
And then other than that, I was just kind of sitting, waiting, and didn't really hear much.
And what were you feeling though? Like, because obviously those first 3 rounds go, most likely you're probably not going to get the money that you kind of had set in your head that you were worth after that. I mean, disappointment, or what are you feeling in that?
Yeah, I mean, after the first day or first 3 rounds, I was just kind of set on being at Tennessee. I mean, I was excited. I wasn't disappointed.
Okay.
Like, it was just kind of more kind of like I wanted to be drafted, but I also want to go play at college. So it was a win-win.
You got both. Yeah. I mean, you got even though it's 19th round, like whatever, like they obviously thought enough of you to just at least start a relationship, in some way. Or
I actually didn't even know I was getting like drafted.
Did they even? Was there ever a talk with them? The Mariners?
No, I just saw it. I saw it on Twitter.
I know, but did they call and they were like, "Hey, this is
like a little bit after that," and I got a call like 10 minutes after I saw it on Twitter, and they were like, "Just want to let you know we took you in the 19th round with whatever pick it was, and then just wanted to do it to show that we did have interest in you, and if anything falls through, like up top, and we could relocate money or something."
Really
like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's interesting because the draft used to be like 50-something rounds, and now it's like, was it 20 now?
20.
Yeah. So kind of a throwaway pick in a way.
Yeah.
But interesting. Trying to build a relationship with you in some way. So
yeah. No, I really like a lot
that's
of their
cool.
area scouts and
That's dope.
top guys. I liked a lot of good conversations with them.
Okay, that's what's up then. So like, family was there with you, or was there like a party or anything like that? Or
I was just driving back from training actually at MPL.
No. When on draft day, like day one.
Oh, day one, yeah. I had some family and friends over and just hung out.
Okay, so then I'm obviously
everybody was wearing Tennessee gear just in case. So like,
well, baby, yeah. And I said, I think in part 1 that I thought Tennessee was a better path for you, unless someone threw like $5 million at you, and then I'd be like, well, sorry, dude, you got to take that. But okay, man, yeah. So then, we've been there. Then, no disappointment. Looking back now on your senior season, I think this is an interesting question. I know it took you some time to get your arm back into a place that you felt comfortable kind of throwing stuff.
Yeah.
Any regrets on spending winter playing hooping versus playing? None.
No.
I love it.
I mean, I had a love for basketball.
Yeah.
And I mean, I couldn't.
And what a cool experience that you got to do the state thing with
how far we went.
Glenn. Will Glenn ever do that again? Who knows, but.
Maybe.
It's not likely. Who knows? But okay, then. So you went down to Tennessee for summer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How was that, and what all were you doing down there?
It was kind of like it was really fun, but it was just kind of crazy. Like it was really tiring. Like a lot of.
Well, tell me what you were doing. Like you were working out. Like were you with the strength coach down there?
Yeah.
Like,
so get up
program
pretty early, breakfast, then have class. I took summer classes, and then after that, go to the field. And they're just like trying to get you as ready as possible for the fall. And so it's just like.
How many other were you down there? Was it all freshmen?
It was all freshmen and transfers from like other schools.
Okay.
And then there was a few like OGs, which are like guys who've been there for a year or more.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of just like we were supposed to be lifting and kind of just lifting and conditioning and practice, but we didn't really make it to lifting, so we were just kind of doing punishments all day. I think it was kind of just getting us conditions. We were just like, so to be able to lift, you got to get through a plank series, and then we would never get through it like during the summer.
Crazy.
Just like minute there, minute side, minute on the side, and then just up to the hands and stuff like that. And it was just whole team couldn't do it perfectly. So
was it with the strength coach?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have your own strength coach for baseball?
Yeah. We had one, and then he left, went with Tony.
Yeah, and Tony took a lot of his guys with him.
Yeah, now we got a new one.
Yeah, you guys got like a whole new staff.
Yeah.
In some ways, guys were elevated to roles.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But no, the summer was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot, even though it was a bunch of hard work.
For sure. Getting your first taste of like real like grindy.
Yeah, it was like my first time in like a college weight room and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just.
What was that like for you? Intimidating at all? Like seeing these dudes that are some full grown men, strong?
I mean, I'm like a pretty skinny guy.
Right.
And I was
Slim Reaper.
I was coming in there like not lift. I'd never lifted before, so then I just get in there and I'm just like kind of throwing in the mix. And
what was it like first throwing around some iron and stuff? You getting pretty sore?
Yeah. I was sore pretty much all fall, but I mean, the longer it went, like the more heavy I got. Like I started to feel a little better.
What were they like trying to address anything with you specifically? Like
just eating as much as I can and staying on top, staying consistent with.
What do they got you doing eating wise? Like, do they have any kind of a program for you? Or they just like go wild at the food hall or what?
So they used to have. Her name's Beth. She works with the Cubs now, and she was with Tennessee before that, and I kind of just like
a nutritionist.
Nutritionist. I hooked up with her on the side, like just kind of had a Zoom meeting with her and met with her, and she kind of set up a plan, like 4 meals a day with 2 good snacks is like what I need to do, and then like just throwing other stuff in there.
Do you know how many calories you're taking in a day?
It's like 4,500 to 5,000.
Yeah. Like what are you weighing now?
I'm like 198.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up. Is there like goal weight, or just keep gaining weight and see how it feels? Or?
I mean, I'm trying to just get as much as I can, but I want to be like 210 before the spring.
How's the athleticism as you gain weight?
It's honestly been pretty good. I've been playing a little bit of basketball.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Can you still skying?
I actually started jumping a little higher.
You're getting stronger,
getting stronger.
For sure.
But I kind of had to retire again from basketball.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Rolled an ankle playing. So
you can't be doing that, man. I know so many college baseball players that just had the itch to go hoop at the rec center.
See, we would get like half our team to go play too, and it's like if half the team's going to run, how am I not? And then it's just after I'd be like, yo, I'm never doing that again.
It's just, I mean, you are someone that has millions of dollars on the line with your body, so. You do what you want to do, man, but I think there are probably smarter ways to be to work on your conditioning. But hey, live your life, my guy.
Yeah.
If I could dunk like you, I'd probably be out there too. Tell me about the shirt reception. So we got the Slim Reaper shirt here. I've been doing some player exclusive for some guys, and I thought Cam would be one that, with how many people have listened and the reception, that they would like it. So had a local artist do the logo, Jordan Hammer. I think it came out sick.
That's really, really cool. Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah. And it kind of stuck a little bit around like the clubhouse.
Has it?
Too. Yeah. I get called Slim or like Slim Reap a lot.
That's what's up, really. Yeah. Like in a funny way, like do you like it?
Yeah, it's like kind of my nickname a little bit.
That's awesome, dude. And that was all just from it was because I asked you, said something about Kevin Durant, didn't you? Like in the in part 1.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, Slim Reaper.
I used to wear 35 for
numbers. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, Slim Reaper. And I was like, okay, that's sick, dude. Cool.
Yeah, there's one guy every single time I see him, first time of the day, he's always like, what's up, Slim Reap? Every time. That's funny.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
So let's hear about something about the fall. So, when you were getting there, feeling like you belonged, or was that like getting there with all these like dudes? I mean, obviously you were the dude here, but like these are all dudes too.
No, I mean it's a lot different. It's just like kind of a wake up call. It's just like you're the same as everybody else. Everybody else that's there as dudes at their high school. Right. So it's like you got to find a way to make yourself seen, really.
Yeah. Okay. What's the culture there in terms of like how do the upperclassmen treat the young cats?
It's kind of like the coaches give them the responsibility of like getting us like acclimated and like kind of like teaching us the like how it works around the clubhouse and on the field. So it's like in the weight room, on the field, they call them OGs, like been there for a year or two. And they kind of just lead everything, really, like stretch, ground balls, fly balls, like PFPs. They're all like kind of leading that.
Has there been any upperclassmen that's been like particularly cool to you, took you under their wing or anything like that?
They're all pretty cool. Not really like specifically one. Okay. I mean, I kind of talk to like a sophomore a lot, Tegan Coons. He's kind of like one of my boys.
Is that your guy?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, he's just clicked a button on him. But
give me a little something.
Test.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. But yeah, I hang out with him a lot. He's a pretty highly touted prospect for this year's draft.
For sure.
And hearing things from him is pretty good. And
is he a pitcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a righty.
Do you feel like you mostly like stick with pitchers?
Yeah. A lot of the pitchers hang out together.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how that is?
Yeah. Then there's just a bunch of old guys who kind of are like there and have a lot of knowledge. Like we have a pretty old pitching staff. So talking to all of them is pretty
sure
helpful.
What's like a typical practice like for you guys there?
So like I'll usually get
you as a pitcher.
Yeah, I'll usually get to the field around like 12, and then just kind of start my like process of getting ready. Like I'll go see the trainer, get like adjusted and stuff, make sure my body's right, I guess, before I start to stretch. And then I'll do mobility and stretch, and then usually like do either like conditioning on the bike or wait till after practice to do that. And then
is that mandated or you're doing that on your own?
Yeah, it's like a pitcher's conditioning.
You have to do something. Yeah. Okay.
Then after that, it's kind of going out into the field, playing catch. So like one of the main parts of practice is like pitchers playing catch. So they give us a lot of time to like get ready and throw and kind of go through our own routines. And then after that, we go into PFPs and then like pickoffs for pitchers. And then after that, it's usually a scrimmage.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of scrimmaging.
Yeah. We scrimmage
competition.
Almost every day in the fall.
Really?
Yeah. Either coach pitch or like people throwing.
Oh, interesting.
So there was like groups. It'd be like freshmen would throw on one day, and then like there would be transfers on another day, and then like OGs would throw on another day.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of on a different fall program.
Okay. And how long is this whole practice?
Kind of, I'd say we started early September with that, and then went till about like a week before Thanksgiving.
And then you're just on your own now until you get back to school?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they send you home with anything like, we want you doing this and the?
Yeah, we have like a sheet that basically tells us what we need to do each day, like we have to be ready to throw live 35 pitches when we get back. So
okay. Are they believers in long toss down there? What are they doing?
Yeah, it's just whatever the player needs, really. It's a really player centered program, and like, so they're like, if you feel like you need long toss and that's what like makes you feel good, then yeah. But if you don't, then no. Yeah.
What do you think you need?
Long toss.
Long toss.
I'm a long toss.
How are you long tossing these days? Has it changed at all since you like how you used to do it?
No, I mean, it's usually just before my bullpens and like outings. I'll like stretch it out.
How long are you getting?
I mean, I usually go a little bit like from left center to the line. Like I don't go foul pole to foul pole. But
have you ever just like gotten nuts and seen how far you could?
A little bit, like just kind of mess around with my friends. I mean, I can throw a foul pole to foul pole.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I don't really stretch it out that much too often.
Are you okay? Gotcha. What's your living arrangement like? Dorms, live with a homie? What you got?
Dorm, but it's like kind of apartment style. So we have 4 separate rooms with like a living room and like a little kitchen area.
All baseball players?
Yeah.
Freshmen?
Yeah, there's 4 rooms, but there's 3 of us in there.
Okay.
Because one of the guys got drafted.
Okay.
Steel Hall. He's
shout out.
Top 10.
So what are you guys doing when you're all together there hanging out? Anything like?
Kind of just kick it in the living room, play a lot of video games.
What's a
lot of golf gets played.
What video game are you guys getting down with?
I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Fortnite. NCAA football.
That's what's up. They just brought that back, didn't they? Last year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing some pictures of you out there golfing, man. You getting some perks out there?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of the guys golf, so we kind of just get big groups to go out to courses, and then we just have back-to-back tee times where we all go out. Yeah.
What strength and conditioning wise stuff? Are you like squatting? Are you doing trap bar, deadlift? Like what kind of stuff are you? What are some of like the staples that you guys are doing now?
Yeah, it's like during the fall, we'll have 4 days. It'll be like Mondays. It was deadlift, and then that was like the main lift.
Are you straight bar or trap bar deadlift?
Trap bar.
Trap, yeah.
Yeah, and then we go dumbbell bench, and then on Tuesday, then on Thursday we go front squat. And then Friday's like landmine press is the main lift.
How you like them front squats, boys?
I've gotten pretty, like, that's kind of like my favorite.
That's what's up.
One
really?
of my favorite days. I'm a pretty good front squat.
You like it?
Yeah, I don't like deadlift that much, but front squat's kind of.
Dude, people that are like super tall and long, I mean, deadlift is not your like I do anatomically, it's your lift.
Yeah, I've gotten up to like 315 for like 4 on front squat. Yeah, like, and that's kind of like,
dude.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I kind of like shot up in that, but stayed the same in deadlift. So
they got you on like creatine.
Yeah, I started taking creatine once I got there.
Beautiful. That's everyone. Yeah. Every athlete should be out there doing it. Yeah. Endless scientific testing, super safe. I got my parents on creatine. It's good for your brain. It's good for your body. Everyone needs to be on creatine. Yeah. Tell me about this though. Is it dope going to like the football games and like being a part of that experience?
It's really
like,
cool.
Man, I'm a part of this. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I go to a lot of like tailgates for like just with teammates and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Vol Club tailgates with like a bunch of other athletes and just like got people like that, and it's just fun. And then going to the game, walking to the game after, walking down like the Vol walk basically where the team, watching that where the team walks down is pretty cool.
Do you mingle with other sports at all?
A little bit. Hang out with some football players. Yeah. Not really. There's not really that many sports there, to be honest.
Really? We used to mingle with football players at Murray State quite a bit. They were like kind of our boys as well. But like, do you get like a special like seats or anything for athletes or baseball players?
No, it's like if you have a recruit, like you'll get on the 50-yard line, like right in the middle. But then if you're just like a student, you just go with the other students.
Okay, yeah, that must be cool being a part of that environment.
Yeah,
dude. Okay,
and then like with the recruit, you got to go down on the field too.
Oh yeah,
that's fun.
Okay,
it's like one of the main perks of hosting a recruit.
How were classes going?
Good. I mean, I had a good semester. I had a lot of online classes, so it kind of made it a lot less hectic, like going to class and stuff.
Your first semester, that's
but
cool.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
And now a few words from our sponsors.
We are also brought to you by Nate Guernsey with the Real Estate Group. Get a hold of him for all your real estate needs. You can reach him at 217-691-6853. We've mentioned his name multiple times on the podcast. He was a member of the famous Springfield Statesmen. This guy was an absolute sharpshooter with swag for Southeast back in the day. I can remember watching him play the city and really liking his flavor and the way he did things. So go see Nate Guernsey with the Real Estate Group. Again, 217-691-6853. Love this guy. We appreciate you, Nate.
We are also brought to you by Washco Strength and Speed, located at 3604 North Peoria Road, 217-899-3233. Of course, I'm talking about Jared Washco, the Springfield area firefighter, the former pitching standout at SHG and SCI. He is credentialed. He is a CPT, CSCS. Those are the highest credentials you can get in the strength and conditioning game. I think he is absolutely fantastic working with young athletes, probably the best in the area, working with baseball players. His results say it all. He's worked with high school guys, college guys, pro guys, and they keep coming back to him. They get bigger, they get faster, they get stronger, more explosive, better at their sport, less injury prone. He handles it all. He does arm care work. He does speed work. Go see Jared if you are a local athlete trying to get the most out of yourself. Invest in yourself. Go see Jared. We are brought to you by Overtime Training Academy, located at 3604 North Peoria Road. Phone number 217-899-3233, or head on over to their Facebook page. This place is incredible. This is where the home of Washco Strength and Speed is located. They've got all kinds of incredible tech for hitting and pitching. They offer hitting lessons, pitching lessons, catching lessons for baseball and softball. You can rent the turf. They've got a huge facility there, so other sports can come in there and do their thing indoors if they need it. Go check these guys out, the premier place in Springfield to train. We are also brought to you by the Springfield Shamrocks organization, the elite travel ball organization for baseball and softball in the Springfield, Illinois area. For baseball, they have teams ranging from 8U to 16U. For softball, they have 10U to 12U. Walt Patton, a former guest, former pro, friend of mine, is a coach within the organization. They will soon be moving to Overtime Training Academy, where they will be working out of. I do believe this is the best place to send your son or daughter if they truly love baseball or softball and you want to see where it goes for them. We appreciate you, Springfield Shamrocks. We are also brought to you by the Office Sports Bar and Grill, located at 1919 West Isles Avenue. This is a really special place. I've been going there since probably 20 years, since I was in college, and there's just so much cool sports memorabilia, dating back through Springfield's history. All different high schools represented, pro guys, college guys. There's some great stuff on the walls. It's a great place to get together with friends, a great environment, inviting, warm, happy, lively, great place for great conversation, great drinks, and great food. Please go see this place. Go patronize them. We really appreciate the support. The Office Sports Bar and Grill. We are also brought to you by Sitco Chiropractic. They can be reached at 217-525 and sitcochiropractic.com. They offer chiropractic care, corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, nutritional counseling, spinal and postural screenings. They are located at 205 North Grand Avenue. Love the Sitco family. From the dad, Steven, to Kyle and Casey, I grew up with them. Their brother, Tyler, was a big-time baseball player at SHG and SCI. There's a reason they have over 70 ratings on Google, and they're all 5.0. These guys are great. I went to them a few years back for some back issues I was having. They'll fix you right up. Go see Sitco Chiropractic. Are you leaning towards anything? Yeah, I mean, you got plenty of time to pick a major, but
no, I mean, technically right now I'm business analytics is my major, but I'm probably gonna change it.
Okay, just figuring it out.
Yeah.
Any classes that you really like right now? You think you're done?
Not really. I like
baseball.
I like my business class. I like the business class I had, but all my other ones were kind of like weird. Like one was religions of Asia. One was like public health. Like it was just kind of like.
Yeah, those are interesting. So you learned about some Buddhism and Taoism then?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
That's my ballpark, my friend. Tell me about a day in the life of you down there at 10, like from like waking up to like the end of the day.
Yeah. So I usually wake up. Me and my friend, we have this like breakfast club. So we kind of go get breakfast from the
Who's a homie?
DJ McDowell. He's from
Okay.
Georgia. He's a freshman too.
Shout
And
out
so we'd get up
DJ.
every morning, go get breakfast at like 8 a.m. So make sure that we stay on top of that, because like eating breakfast is my like he's like the same build as me, basically same weight.
Okay.
So just like I think eating breakfast is the main thing, and like to gaining weight, because it makes me like hungry the rest of the day.
So what do you like stimulates your appetite?
Yeah, and then after that,
what's a breakfast for Cam? Hit me with it.
Whatever potatoes they have, so like hash browns or like fries sometimes. My favorite one is when they have like the actual hash browns, like from Waffle House, like those kind.
Yeah.
Bacon, make my own eggs, and then after I eat that, have fruit bowl and chocolate milk.
This is like the cafeteria for like underclassmen?
This is like the athlete.
Athlete
dining hall.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got some good food in there.
Yeah.
After that, go hang out in my room, play a little bit of video games, watch some YouTube before I go to class.
Yeah.
Go to class, then go to the field, go through that whole practice. Finally get out of the field at like pretty late. Most days during the fall, it'll be like 6:30 around then. Then go get some food. Then kind of just chill.
College baseball is a full-time job, dude.
Yeah, after you leave the field, you kind of just want to go chill, lay down on the couch, maybe go to bed pretty early.
Absolutely, and it's kind of like that day over and over again.
Yeah. Same thing every day?
Are you enjoying it though?
Oh yeah, I mean it was a lot of
You're
fun.
Into it. Yeah.
Towards the end, it was just like tired. Like I was pretty tired, but
it
was a fun fall, and I enjoyed it.
How do you feel like you have grown as a player since you've been there?
I feel like I've just learned a lot about like how you need, like what you need to do to be like a good player and always like feel good. Because like if you're eating like crap, not sleeping, or like not staying on top of it,
absolutely,
like, you're just not gonna feel good. And I kind of learned that like pretty quick. So then I had to like make sure I stayed on top of like how I ate, what I ate, and like how I like made my body feel better.
Yeah,
the next day.
I'm with that. I mean, we don't have to talk about it, but I know like it's fun to get away from home, and like there's parties and there's social life and stuff to do, so it can be interesting. It's always interesting watching freshmen find that balance. Sometimes they go a little crazy at first and they're just like, oh, I can go party and do whatever I want anytime I want, and then they kind of got to get reeled back in every once in a while. So
I saw that a little bit.
Happens. All right, man, take me here. The Tony V stuff. So I remember texting you and being like, dude, I'm seeing stuff that like Tony to the Giants. Like, what is this, just a rumor? And I thought there's no way, because I've never even heard of a guy going from college, straight to the show with no pro experience coaching wise. But he's obviously a unique magical kind of guy that could pull that off. And I remember texting you and you'd be like, nah, it's just rumors. And then a couple weeks later, it did not seem like rumors anymore. And like, this was like ESPN was reporting it and stuff. And I texted you again and you were like, I guess it's happening. I don't know. What was the temperature down there? How'd that feel like? What was going on?
We had saw it like a month before that, and we kind of just was like, this is kind of weird.
Right.
Doesn't really seem like it makes any sense. And then like a month later, like just after a practice, he brings us up and he kind of just, talks to us a little bit and tells us that we're going to see like whatever we see on Twitter, it's not like nothing's like true or like final. Then days start going by, everybody's getting a little confused. Like nobody really knows what's happening. It's just kind of like normal practices.
Yeah.
And then just one day,
you guys had like national media at your practices, like staking out Tony.
Like, no, seriously, like
is Tony still there?
I'd just be walking in through the outfield, and like there's just like guys everywhere, just like sneaking around. I'm like, is this really what you guys need to be doing with like your day?
Right.
Like, they're like taking videos of Tony hitting ground balls. Right. I'm like, it's just like a normal practice.
I had never seen reports like Tony Vitello's still at practice.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That you're reporting that a college coach is still at practice.
Yeah, and like
what the hell?
Like they showed him like talking with Frank, and they said he was like crying and like giving him his last hug on the field or something. And I was just like, he was here the next day, so like I don't.
Yeah, did that happen?
No.
Yeah.
And then just one day I came into the field, and he was having a team meeting, and he kind of just told everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Hey, I gotta take this," or do you feel comfortable sharing a little bit with me? Like I'm not looking for anything salacious or anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk much about it. He just kind of had that talk with us, and then I haven't seen him since. So
yeah. What is I mean, were there individual talks with everyone, or he just kind of addressed the team?
Just address the team. Yeah.
Well, how do you feel then? Because I mean, Tony V is that razzle dazzle that made Tennessee so special. I mean, he made this program into the program you wanted to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So then, what does that feel like for you that things have changed since you've gotten there?
Yeah, he like made the program special. Like, kind of gets like the attention on the program. Gets people to like good recruiter and stuff
Absolutely.
like that. But so is Elander, and just seeing how the whole team handled it, and how like once I got there, I just realized that it's more about the team, and then like, I mean, obviously about the coaches.
Sure.
But
he took Frank too, right?
Yeah, he took Frank too. But our team got really close, and everybody handled it really well.
Yeah.
So like, just showing that, I kind of was okay with still like being there. Like, it's a good place to be when your team reacts like this to a coach leaving like that.
Oh, you guys kind of rallied around each other.
Yeah, like nobody transferred out, like nothing like that.
That was gonna be my question. Were there guys that were like, "Yo, I'm out"?
There was guys like if Elander didn't get the job,
if he didn't get the job,
if Elander didn't get the job,
is it Josh?
Yeah.
Gotcha,
and then if he didn't get the job, there would not be a lot of Tennessee baseball players still there.
Really?
Probably,
So
yeah.
I remember seeing the post, and like it seemed like everyone was. There was a post where it was announced, and you guys went nuts. Like everyone was like elated.
Well,
by it.
that was supposed to be a regular team meeting, and then they brought in a bunch of cameras, and like
you knew something was
AD,
happening.
And we were like,
"What's happening right now?" Yeah.
I remember like hearing some whispers like, "Yo, if this isn't Elander, I'm walking out," or something like that. And then Elander walked in. It was great to like see him.
What's
taking over our program?
Why do you think he's the right guy to take over that program?
I mean, just his background. I mean, he's been with Tony at Tennessee the whole time he's been there. So it's just like he knows the culture. He knows how like the players want the program to be ran. And he was just like, he's a great guy.
I love it. And then also Frank Anderson left too.
Yeah.
And I got it here somewhere. The new pitching coach is Josh Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about him.
It's my guy. I really like working with him.
Yeah.
Ever since I got there, I mean, I worked with Frank and Ren a lot, but Ren kind of is the more hands-on guy than Frank was.
Okay.
And Frank was more like the knowledge guy, but I think Reynolds will be really good. I really enjoy working with him.
Okay. And then why is Coach Elander?
Yeah.
Why is he special?
Man, I just think he's got grit for the game. Like he's got like kind of a blue collar mentality going at it. Like he's gonna do whatever he has to do to win.
All the media talked about how Tony created like unique culture down there, and like really wanted you guys to think outside the box, and it's
the same way Elander is.
It wasn't typical baseball. Yeah. Can you talk anything about? I mean, you obviously had some experience under Tony. Does anything stand out that was cool about him as a coach before he left?
I feel like it's just like the uniqueness of stuff he did, and like
anything stand out.
It's just like nobody does. Like, I don't know. He's big in the mental side, so we'd have UFC fighters come and talk to us about that, and like kind of like train us to like keep that like, inside.
Yeah.
Just like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a interesting guy. Like he does everything a little bit differently.
Absolutely. I mean, that's obviously why he was so sought after, because he is such a unique and special guy. Like I remember talking to him for part 1 and being like, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something kind of special about this dude. Obviously.
That's what I can't like pick something out.
How do you quantify it?
Yeah.
Something about him. Yeah. Fiery guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
He's known for that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay then. You already talked about that. Take me through NIL stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What has happened down there for you? Like, how they set you up with stuff? How does that work for you?
Well, it's kind of just like with the new rules. Like, I think last year you kind of just like got paid. Like people just got paid. Now
straight
it's
money.
Like, now it's just you got to go through an app. You actually have to do stuff to get it.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like however much you do, that's what you get paid.
What opportunities have come your way?
It's just like meet and greets, signings, like stuff like that, like taking pictures with stuff.
And then you just go do that for a while. And
yeah,
then
I went to like tailgates and
really?
Like just went around and talked to like donors and people and like kind of hung out.
Just playing the game, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, actually I started going too whenever I didn't have to. Like it was just kind of like a nice place to hang out.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Okay. So has that been nice to? I mean, I don't know what kind of money you're bringing, but nice to bring in some extra cash. And
yeah, it's nice to like not have to eat at the dining hall every time,
right?
And eat out a little bit. Yeah.
And maybe I'm a little confused on how college baseball works now, but you're totally covered scholarship-wise, right? Like there's nothing. All of Tennessee, all the players are covered,
I think
right?
every player is.
Is that through boosters, or how does that even work? Or is that NIL?
I don't know. I think that's just the new NCAA rule, like 32 scholarships for the team.
Dude, that's crazy. Do you know what it used to be?
I think it was
11.7.
Yeah.
Spread across like a 40-man roster.
Yeah, when
dude.
I committed to South Carolina, that's what it was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
So did you get full down there? Would they give you, it was like 60, 50% or
like 70.
Right, and that's like a huge scholarship, right? So crazy is that all across Division I?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Man, yeah, I always thought that was wild that year. How are you supposed to put together a roster with 11.7 scholarships and like we can offer you? Like, I remember getting recruited and being like, we can offer you 20%. You know, it sounds so like dinky. You're like, what? I know this dude over here on the football team hasn't played in 3 years.
That's
He's got a full scholarship.
It's like weird. It was weird seeing like football and basketball, and then like you see baseball, and like top guys are getting like 80%, 90%.
At Tennessee, it's unique though because you guys actually like have fans and like bring in money, and like there are some schools that don't bring in baseball wise don't bring money. So I get the money going to football and basketball on some level. But all right, gear changes. Have you done anything down there? Glove? Are you getting hooked up with stuff? Do you have to wear a brand or anything like that?
Yeah, you got to wear Wilson gloves during the season. Yeah.
So the pink Heart of the Hive.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be retired. I still use it now, but I got a tan Wilson coming in the mail.
Okay, so you got to use Wilson.
Yeah.
What about spikes?
Nike. I mean, you don't have to technically wear Nike for spikes, but like that's what all the ones they give you are, and we'll be Adidas next year.
Really, switching over. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I mean, kind of whatever. I like Nike a lot.
Nike, I feel like Nike is the baseball brand.
It is, but we'll get a lot more with Adidas.
Let me ask you this: I have never been able to wrap my head around Under Armour as a baseball brand. What do you got?
I don't really like it as a baseball brand.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like I think of like
I like
football.
their pants. Like I wear Under Armour baseball pants in high school.
That's what's up. But I don't know. I never could. Even though I like Bryce Harper and some stuff. You guys like gear wise, like shirts and stuff. Like what is that? Is it just like whatever you want? Is there like a allotment? Or?
So like there's we got something at the beginning of the fall, just like a package. We got lifting shoes, running shoes, and then shorts, shirt, and like a second shirt or something like that, and some socks and a bag. And then there's like something at the field. Like if you need like tights per se or like a long sleeve, like you can just ask the manager and
they'll just give it to you.
Yeah, like whatever you need, you can just ask for it.
But what about if you're like, hey, my homie back home wants a shirt? Can you just do that?
I mean, you probably wouldn't ask, hey, my homie wants a shirt.
Say, I want a
You'd
shirt.
be like, yo, can I get like a extra large Tennessee shirt or something like that? Like, yeah, you got to just ask for yourself and then take it. But
I remember, so I went to Murray State and we were so poor, but we always had dudes that would transfer out of like UK come to us.
Yeah.
And they would always tell us stories about, man, we can get whatever we want. Like we can go into the closet and grab 20 shirts. It don't matter. And like we were having to like pay for our sweatsuits at Murray State and stuff. So
yeah.
Cool, man. So what was the competition like in practice? Was it pretty tense? Was it like some real stuff?
It's like a pretty close-knit team. So everybody kind of is trying to like beat everybody. So it's a very like competitive environment.
What about like, do you feel like, is there tension amongst guys that are competing for the same spots? Or do you feel like it's all pretty harmonious?
Not really. It's kind of like, harmonious. Like everybody kind of works together. We know people are going to be moved around a lot in different spots because that's just kind of how Tennessee baseball is. I think feel like a lot of people play different spots. But
do you feel like have you been told that what your role is going to be?
Not necessarily my role. Everything's up in the air. I mean, everybody's going to throw. Everybody's going to get innings. So,
I mean, have they said they see you as like a weekday guy, a weekend guy? Are you going to do some bullpen your first year?
Kind of told me it's whatever I make it, like however I'm throwing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a preference? Would you like to be starting?
I mean, I obviously want to throw meaningful innings, like for SEC, like on the weekends and stuff. But I mean, wherever I throw, I'm
happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it dope? Like, I know you got to like put on like when you go like on visits, you get to like put on like the jersey and like I remember you holding like the national championship and shit. But like, was it cool to like really put the uniform on for real? Like you're on the team.
It's just like
is that a moment?
Like looking down, like, in the locker room, I was like, man, this is crazy.
Did it feel like powerful?
Yeah,
or I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, and the jerseys, like our jerseys are pretty cool. I'd say.
Dude,
so
the gray,
like,
dude, the grays.
I do like the dark grays. Those are
nice.
nice.
How many combinations do you guys got?
There was 6 different ones during the Fall World Series.
That's cool.
But I don't really know however many total.
Okay. So, sorry to take your words out of your mouth, but cool putting that jersey on and like being like, yeah, I'm part of this.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Especially like whenever we were going out to play like against each other, like Fall World Series. It kind of felt like a real game.
What number did you end up getting?
I'm 19.
Right now?
I don't know if it's the spring numbers or not, but
it could have been like just your fall number?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, yeah, okay. What's I know it's kind of a broad question, maybe you've answered it already, but like what is the culture down there? Is there anything that jumps out to you that you could say or anything like that?
It's kind of just super competitive, and I mean everybody's always going. Like everybody's always at the field. Like it's kind of player ran, kind of like the coaches trust us to get our stuff done.
Yeah,
like that's kind of how it is. Like we're gonna get our stuff done, and they can trust that we're gonna do that.
Cool. And like you're at a program where like I'm sure everyone there has aspirations of playing pro ball.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So same goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sick. When you're walking around campus and stuff, one, do you wear your baseball stuff? Secondly, do you feel like the eyes are upon you? Like people are watching you?
I don't. You're like technically not supposed to wear baseball stuff around Tennessee. Like, not a rule, but like you can get fined. So like we do things like you can get fined for on the team, and we'll do like
kangaroo court.
Yeah. And so that's just kind of like
what's the reasoning behind that?
Just like no reason to boast you're on the baseball team, I guess.
Right.
It's kind of like
it can bring unwanted attention to you at times too. Like especially if you're having a bad day, you say something a little sideways. You got I'm on the volunteer baseball team. On your shirt.
Yeah, you can kind of. There's definitely eyes on. Yeah. Like people can tell like athletes apart from other people.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's a big campus too, right?
Yeah, but not everybody even like knows what you play. Like I got in basketball. Like they asked me if I'm a basketball.
I can see that for sure.
And stuff like that.
For sure.
Kinda like they look for taller people, I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever had a conversation with the basketball coach down there?
I have not.
No. Okay. I was wondering if he was like aware of you or anything like that.
I don't think so. He's kind of up here.
Yeah, for sure. So how did you perform? You feel like this fall?
I threw pretty well. I mean, I wasn't like throwing my hardest I ever have or anything, but I was getting guys out, and I had one of the lower ERAs on the team.
And that was kind of one of the things that was, happened with the basketball and stuff. Your velo never kind of quite got back to where you wanted it. Do you have any thoughts, or have you guys looked at like why it kind of hasn't gotten back to where it previously was?
I think honestly, it's just being tired. Like
just arm fatigue.
I mean, I went from basketball straight into baseball, trying to get back up.
Yeah,
still throwing over the summer. I mean, trying to like be ready for the draft in case I need to do anything. And then I go straight into fall ball, and I'm like lifting 4 days a week and throwing every day. Yeah. So it's kind of like tiring.
There's no structural damage or no injuries or anything like that.
And now a few words from our sponsors.
We are also brought to you by Sheehan and Sheehan Lawyers, located at 1215 South 4th Street, Suite A. They can be contacted at 217-544-0701. I'm talking Pat Sr., Pat Jr., and Willie. They can be contacted for adoption needs, agricultural law, business and commercial law, estate planning, real estate planning, taxation, traffic and minor traffic offenses, personal injury, wrongful death suits. And I grew up with Willie playing baseball on the Southwest Braves. We were state champs. He played high school baseball and soccer at SHG. Pat Jr. was an accomplished baseball player at SHG, SCI, and finally the U of I. We really appreciate the Sheens here. Love this guy. Love this family. Great family. So go see these guys. Appreciate you.
We are also brought to you by Safe House Home Inspections. They can be reached at 217-350-0350 or info@safehouseil.com. And of course, I'm talking about Dave and Jim House. Dave being the Lanphier head baseball coach. I played ball with him for the Springfield Pride, played against him growing up. He's an outstanding guy. Dave and Jim his dad have over 30 years of experience between them. They offer home inspections, termite inspections, radon testing, septic inspections, water quality tests, pre-sale home inspections. And there's also $25 off for new customers. If you have any need for any of these services, Dave House with Safe House Home Inspections is who you need to go see. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you. We are also brought to you by Matt Brewer. Matt is an attorney here in town at the law offices of Stephen Kelly. Matt exclusively practices in the areas of personal injury and workers' compensation. He can be reached at 217-544-8000 or mbrewer@stephenkelly.com. I loved competing against this guy growing up. He was an SHG grad, 2002, stud in football and baseball. Went on to star for Dan Callahan at SIU Carbondale, and then had a one-year career pitching in the Diamondbacks organization. I ran into this guy the other day. He looks like he could still lace him up. We appreciate you, Matt. We are also brought to you by Hammer's Radon Mitigation Solutions. You can reach them at 217-670-4292, hammersradon@gmail.com, or head on over to their website, hammersradonmitigation.com. They do exactly what you need. This is everything radon that you can think of. This is Les Hammers. This is a Springfield firefighter, a former standout football player at Jacksonville, at Truman State, and then played a little pro ball, a little arena ball himself. Since opening, Hammers Radon Mitigation Solutions have become masters of their craft. Their commitment to quality mitigation, exceptional services, and incomparable customer care keep our homeowners safe. They never stop improving and will continue to expand their offerings. Get in touch with Les today. You will not be disappointed. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks, Les.
We are also brought to you by the Crafted Stag, located at 3455 Freedom Drive, 217-698-6300. Your wardrobe is about to get a lot more interesting. The Crafted Stag Supply is Springfield's newest and most exciting destination for discerning gentlemen seeking quality clothing, accessories, and lifestyle goods. Nestled in the heart of Parkway Point shopping area, we offer a unique and one-of-a-kind shopping experience featuring barber services, bar refreshments, entertainment, and more. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to be partnering with Crafted Stag. This is Grant Hammer, of course. Great family friend. Actually, my first ever organized baseball was sponsored by his dad. We were the Hammer Slammers. And I'm very close with his younger brother, Jordan. Jordan did the logo for the post-game spread. Grant is a great guy. What he's doing out there, the Crafted Stag, is unique. It is tailored for, great clothing, a great experience. It's for men. I love what he's doing. Couldn't be happier to be a part of this. Go see the Crafted Stag for all your needs that I just mentioned. Barber services, bar refreshments, the greatest clothes, entertainment. I know Grant is always out there seeking better styles, looking for new things. So stay up with this guy. He's incredible. Go see the Crafted Stag. We appreciate you.
We are also brought to you by BSN Sports, specifically Adam Anderson, who grew up playing ball with Blaine Cravens and Walt Patton, former guests here, and played football at Illinois College. BSN Sports, the nation's leading supplier of sporting goods, uniforms, and apparel. They provide game-changing solutions to their customers and work to make life easier for coaches. They have over 13 sales pros in the central Illinois area. Reach out to Adam Anderson at adam.anderson@bsnsports.com. They'll take care of you. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks, BSN.
No.
Where were you at in the fall?
I was just like, I was like same place. I mean, 89, 92.
Yeah.
Hit a 3, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then were you still getting some depth and some movement, or like?
Oh yeah, and I was throwing really well, like strikes and stuff like that. I was getting guys out.
Any change to your repertoire or?
Yeah, I got a new changeup grip.
Hold up.
Yeah. And I kind of started throwing. I did something with my breaking ball, and I just started kind of ripping it a little more, trying to throw it a little bit harder.
That's your change piece?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, it's like a little split finger. It moves a lot better. It's like more consistent. Moves a lot better. Yeah, and like drops.
What? How are you feeling it coming off the finger?
I try to feel it just off like the middle or like the inside of my pointer.
Yeah.
And then just kind of rip that.
Where's your thumb at on that?
It's like right on
off the side.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you? How were you previously throwing it?
Just like a regular
circle.
Change.
Who gave you this new grip?
Frank.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
That's sick.
He was just like, this is what his son threw.
Really?
In the big league. So, and I tried it, and I was like,
ooh.
You know what? That looked really good. Like it looked like it moved a lot more than my other one.
So, okay, so getting more depth to it.
Yeah, more depth and definitely a little more run.
Shape. Okay, then you said there's another change in the grip.
No, just like I just kind of like try to rip this one more and throw it a little bit harder than I have. Like
your two-seam?
No, I'm like my slurve.
Oh, your slurve.
Yeah,
okay.
I just kind of at the beginning of the fall, I was just kind of like looping it in there, and then throughout the fall, I like started realizing like my better one is when I kind of just like throw it pretty firm in there.
Okay, so we're doing change up, slurve. Are you 4 or 2?
4. Yeah,
4.
4.
Why 4/2?
I mean, I've tried to throw 2, and it's just the same metrics. So it's like with just less control. Yeah.
So that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any pitch that you think I know I asked you this last time, but any pitch you feel like you want to add in, or you're gonna go 3 right now?
Yeah, I want to add in a cutter, but
I was thinking cutter too, dude. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, but they kind of like
eat up
once you master your 3 pitches, then you can add another pitch. Is kind of how they feel it.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't want to have you throwing 5 pitches and like you can only throw 2 of them for strikes.
Sure, that doesn't make sense to have 10 pitches.
They're like once you're like a master 3. Then you can get a cutter.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
What is your least refined of those pitches right now?
Probably change up because it's pretty new, but it's been getting better.
Okay.
I'd say I'll be able to add the cutter in like before next season.
Where do you feel comfortable throwing the changeup, and in what situations?
Just low. I mean, honestly, this changeup any count really. Just I like keeping it down in the zone.
You think you can get some punches with it, or is it more like
it's more of the ground ball or like skied pop up, but I got like 1 I think with it. I threw, it was like my last out into the fall, and I threw a lefty changeup. It was my first one of the whole fall, and I got a strikeout with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up. So then overall you felt like your outings were pretty good.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Like, and you're facing some absolute dogs out there.
I mean, I was facing a lot of guys every time I was out there, and I mean, I threw pretty well. I was like, I think I had a 1.8 ERA on the fall. I think that's what my ERA was.
That's stealing, dude. Good for you.
It was pretty good. Just wanted to velo up a little more.
Did anyone get you?
No, I gave up no bombs.
Really?
Yeah. One was close. Like one was like 1.
Yeah.
So 108 off the bat with like,
oh God,
like 27 exit angle, and it didn't go out. Dead center, and I was like, that was
400 on the dot, right at the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I was like, that's nice though. At least it didn't go out.
Tell me about the facilities down there. Just immaculate.
Not right now, no, because we have a bunch of construction.
Oh, really?
So right now,
I read about that. Yeah.
Right now, all we have.
Okay.
When I left to come back home, all we had was a weight room, locker room, and a team room.
Do you have your own weight room for baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
And then, I mean, the field's almost done, and then like they ripped off all the turf from the field and cages and are redoing that.
Okay.
So I mean, the facilities we do have are very nice. Like
it's
we got nicer, kind of everything. So.
Yeah. Are you looking forward, dude? What an experience you're about to get going around the SEC. All those awesome places, dude. Like,
I'm really excited for that.
Man,
I can't wait.
Mississippi State's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And that was the one you loved that place when you went to visit, right? You almost signed there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What an experience down there, right? That's a unique baseball atmosphere for guys.
Yeah, that's just a baseball town during the spring, man.
100%. Have you already signed anywhere for summer?
Actually,
how's that working? What we got?
Like the other day, let me actually look. Like I haven't talked to them at all, but my coach called me and told me I'm playing someone in the Cape.
You're going Cape?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, dude.
That's where I'm supposed to go.
Beautiful, man.
It's Orleans.
Yeah, I know Orleans for sure. You good?
In Orleans.
Oh, well, what do you think of that?
Pretty cool. I searched up a little bit. I mean, I think it'll be pretty fun, the Cape.
Yeah, dude. That's prestigious.
Guess gotta get through school ball first.
No, dude, that's amazing that they think so highly of you. You need a tissue or anything?
No, I thought
okay. It's amazing that they think so highly of you already that they're sending you Cape without having any stats in SEC or any stats in college. So
yeah, I'm going to there with one of my teammates who's a year older, so that'll be fun.
And you've never seen the movie Summer Catch, right?
Mm-mm.
You have?
Mm-mm.
Don't. It's the worst movie of all time. It's the worst baseball movie that's ever been made. But it is about the Cape. So if you want to laugh, it's Freddie Prinze. It's terrible. His throwing motion will offend you. So I mean, yeah. Any more thoughts about playing the Cape, dude? Is this something that you grew up knowing about, or like?
I did not grow up knowing about it.
Dude,
really.
It's the Cape.
Yeah, but I've learned about it. Like it's kind of like I've learned about.
You kidding me, dude?
And it's like it'll be very cool to throw there.
The who's who's of major leaguers, like everyone that's in the Cape, big league clubs are looking at. These are first, second, third, fourth, fifth round guys. Yeah. These are, it's a very prestigious and unique. Do you know about the unique atmosphere of it?
No,
you don't. Oh man, I'm gonna school you right now, man. So you're playing, so it's unique in ways of like you're not gonna be playing in like immaculate yards.
Yeah,
you're gonna be playing on like high school fields, and the sidelines are gonna be packed with people in lawn chairs. It's a very like hometown close knit feel. Like you're gonna feel like it's like a high school Legion game or something like that. But electric atmosphere, unique, and obviously some of the best baseball outside of professional baseball that you could ever play. So it's going to be a cool experience for you, man. I'm excited for you.
I am very excited for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what's up. Okay, you have to watch Summer Catch. I'm telling you, got to watch it. Any goals for this year?
I mean, really, I just kind of want to be one of the best freshmen in the country.
That's what's up. Yeah. Okay.
One of the better. Yeah.
All right. I got some questions about some teammates here, just like some fun ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, who is the best athlete on the team? Does anyone jump out?
There's some good ones. I'm probably up there.
Yeah. Let's take you out.
There's a few basketball guys who are just pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Evan Hankins, he's a pretty big guy who can move well.
Yeah.
Jay, fastest dude I've ever seen.
Really? It's nuts.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you that. So who's Jay?
He's a sophomore. He's from Georgia.
Jay what?
Jay Abernathy.
Okay. Speaking of, man, I've been loving all those videos of you guys on Instagram where it's like they're like some funny ones where it's like do this circle or like this little like like diagram type thing and watching some of you guys. I haven't seen you on one of those yet though.
No, I did one of them, but I did so bad that they didn't put me on there. So it was the one where it was like draw a box with 3 lines.
Yeah.
And I was not come close. And then there's just a bunch of different kinds of athletes. Like we got big guys who can like swing it well and move and are quick.
Okay.
I mean, we got tall guys who are like also quick. It's just a lot of different kinds of athletes.
Who's the funniest dude on the team?
DJ McDowell, my friend. I like every time I'm with him, I can't like everything he says is kind of just like hilarious.
Are there any pranksters on the team playing some funny pranks or anything like that?
Kind of just goes around the whole locker room. Like everybody, like some hide people's stuff, like take people's stuff out of lockers, just kind of mess with people. Yeah.
Okay.
Not really any main person who does it.
Okay. Who's got the best positional arm?
We got Reese Chapman. He's got a hose from the outfield. Henry Ford. Actually, that's probably the best one. He's an outfielder and third baseman.
Okay.
He rakes too. He's from Virginia. He's transferred from Virginia. He's supposed to be one of those guys.
Okay. Who's got the most pop, the most juice?
There's like 3 guys: Henry Ford, Blaine Brown, and like Levi Clark. Those are probably the 3 guys.
Can they put on a show in BP?
Man, like watching them hit in BP.
You like what the heck?
It's just like it's like backside lasers, just bombs. It's like everything.
Yeah,
like,
super impressive.
They can hit it anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of like tech stuff do you guys have for like training? Do you guys have any like of those like video pictures or anything like that?
Yeah, we got
or,
like
screen
the Edgertronic stuff where like I mean, it can like we got stuff that shows like your release, like shows your skeleton moving, like TrackMan, that kind of stuff.
What about like I can't remember what it's called, but like for hitters, they've got like a screen and like you can pull up like any picture. You guys got anything like that?
Oh yeah. Like Synergy, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's like there's like a couple computers in like our video room where you can just go and you can search up like every at bat you've ever had or like every pitch a pitcher's ever thrown.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you using? Is this your first time using PitchComp?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
Tell me about it a little bit. So for you guys that don't know, PitchCom is like this communication system between the pitching coach, usually the catcher, and the pitcher.
Yeah. I mean, I love it a lot. Like, cause I'll pre-grip the changeup every time, and then I like not having to look. So like, as soon as like the batter steps in the box, my hand's in my glove, and I already know what I'm throwing. Like, I don't have to like think.
Why do you start change?
Just cause it's like the split grip, so it's like.
You can see instead of if you have to switch to it, it looks like a lot of movement, like your hand's moving a lot.
And like,
do you ever like fake move? Your hand?
I move my hand every time.
Yeah. What kind of little trickery games do you play with hitters to mess with their mind?
Just kind of that. Like, I mean, I'll try to make it look like I'm switching to like a curveball or like a changeup, and I'll actually just have a fastball or like. I don't know. We don't really play that much trickery on the bases. It's kind of just give one look and go, or just trying to like keep the runner there.
I just had Colt on not that long ago. Signed with Lincoln Lane. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
I really think he's going to explode this year or next. But I asked him like, who was more fun to catch, you or Parker? And he was like, he thought about it for a second. He was like, Cam. He loved how you were not afraid to let a batter know what was up. And I love that.
I mean, you got to strike a guy out. I mean, you gotta let him know.
I mean, how are you letting him know? Just a little.
You just gotta like stare him down. Can't really. I can't see from the camera. camera about what I say, but
sure. Yeah.
just let them know they got to go sit down now.
Okay, man. Who's got the best breaking stuff on the staff?
Some gross stuff. Mark Hindy, he's an old guy. He's got like all of his pitches move like crazy amount.
Mm-hmm.
Braden Krenzel playing catch with him. It's hard to catch. Like it's just like everything moves crazy like everywhere. Yeah. Landon Max got some gross stuff. I hate playing catch with him because it's everything moves like.
We're talking fastball now.
Everything, like every pitch.
Well, my next question was Nasty's breaking pitch, and then I was going to ask who had the most like run moving on a fastball.
Okay, breaking pitch. I gotta think through the staff. There's some 12.6s from some freshmen that are pretty good.
Yeah,
that drop pretty well.
Okay.
Like, no, Chandler Day's got a good one. Tegan Kuntz has a really good breaker. I like Tegan's a lot.
Okay.
I like the shape of his.
Okay, then moving on. Maybe you just answered it, but like you said, the guy you were playing catch with, everything is just can't throw it straight.
Yeah, Krenzel's got the kind of craziest fastball because like it's like his arm is action so weird, and the ball just kind of like spawns, and it's already like.
Can you describe his arm action?
It's really low, and it's like it's very like he's very loose and like whippy. Like it's like down here, and then it just like the back of it, like his hand kind of just appears like right there.
Interesting.
It's like weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's got the best change piece?
Evan Blanco.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what he's known for. I think it's kind of
came to you quick.
Pretty. Yeah. Because I kind of asked him for tips on throwing the changeup. Yeah.
What's the best tip he's given you?
His is just really throwing it with conviction and just like feeling it like it's a fastball off your fingers. Really.
Okay. That's what's up. Who's the workhorse? Who's the work ethic guy? Hardest worker on the team? Anyone jump out?
Nick Abraham, he's always like doing something extra.
He's that guy.
Yeah, he's always doing extra mobility or drills and stuff.
Okay.
He's one of the big. Yeah,
is that inspiring to see stuff like that?
Yeah, really I mean, I do a lot of extra mobility with him. Like that's like kind of my what I like to do.
Who are some of like the vocal leaders on the team? Are there any?
Yeah, a lot of the older guys. Brandon Arvidsson, he's an older pitcher. He's pretty vocal. Reese Chapman, he's kind of like he's the oldest guy here. He's been here for, I think it's his 4th year.
Okay.
And so just kind of like a lot of the older guys.
What are you still doing? So obviously Brett Huber with Maximize Pitching Labs was huge in your life for a while. What are you still communicating? How is he still involved in your progress as a pitcher?
Yeah, so like my pitching coaches at Tennessee, they're like connected with Brett. Yeah. So like they know each other.
Beautiful.
Brett always knows what's kind of going on with me. They know what's going on with me when I'm home because of Brett. So it's kind of like it's a lot of the same stuff I do there. So I do a lot of like med ball or like pummel ball, med ball, and like forward velocity belt stuff at school. And so I do the same stuff here now too.
Okay. Cool. And how long are you home for now for break?
Until like January 7th. That's like when I got to go back. It's like a month.
So then what are days like for you now? Is it just like get up, work out?
Yeah, get up, work out, and then just chill. I mean, a lot of my friends are coming back soon.
Right. So
hanging out. I got a lot of friends go to Lincoln Land just like hanging out with friends. Yeah, and family.
Sure. Okay. What's been the biggest adjustment for you college life-wise?
Just the consistency of having to stay on top of your stuff, like the need to be consistent.
Yeah.
Like you just do the same thing every day. Yeah. If you do the same thing every day, you're gonna get better, like for sure.
For sure.
And it's just hard to stay consistent. Like
you get homesick at all?
I didn't until like towards the end. Like I was kind of like just going so much that it was just like, oh, this is my like new life. And then like towards the end when I realized I was gonna go home, I was like, man, I really want to get home.
Yeah. Okay. Is it good seeing mom and dad a little bit and get some home cooking meals?
For sure.
Got to meet your mom at YMCA soccer during the fall. So shout out.
Yeah.
Got to meet you. Any new tattoos?
No, I had plans. I had an appointment on January 2nd in Knoxville, but it got canceled, so I'm out of luck. What
was the plan for?
It's gonna be like a little cross with a rosary down to my hand. And some like background shading around it.
Okay.
That was the plan, but
But it's out now. What way I get canceled?
I think the artist was just gonna be out of town or something.
Okay.
And actually I'm trying to get hooked up with the dude who did Marcus Stroman's tattoos.
Really?
So like our strength coach, Q, who left, said he would like if I ever wanted to get a tattoo, he would hook me up.
Really?
So that's what I'm trying. Like that's who I'm trying to get.
Small world. I spoke with Marcus Stroman earlier this week. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Are you familiar with Mike, the recording artist?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm working on this Mike story. He was Mike Seander.
Mm-hmm.
He was a closer at Duke, All-American. His elbow blew up, ended up being this like rapper, recording artist. But Stroman's his boy, like his best friend.
Really?
Yeah, and they played at Duke together.
Yeah,
and their stories are very intertwined. And I'm working on this Mike story, and I spoke with Marcus earlier this week. It was crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Marcus's tattoo guy did Q's too, I think.
Oh,
so
cool. Yeah, Marcus has some amazing art.
Yeah,
Like, he's got his whole head done.
Yeah, he's got some good art on him.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, beautiful. Cool, man. What is Cam App listening to these days?
Same stuff, young boy.
NBA young boy?
Basically. NBA young boy. There's been a couple new rappers I've gotten from some of my teammates, but it's mainly NBA young boy.
Okay, man. Well, that's about it. We're about at an hour here, so that was I just wanted a profile of kind of where you felt like you were at after this fall, how it went, how the draft went, kind of checking in with you. So future is bright, my man. I'm excited for the spring. Really pumped about the Cape. Go brush up on the history of the Cape, my man.
After this,
Come on, man.
I need to learn a little bit
Come
more
on,
about
man.
the Cape before I get there. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but it's all right.
It's an absolute honor. You're gonna have a blast out there. I'm rooting for you, my guy. I got nothing else for you. You got anything before we get out of here?
Oh, thank you for having me on. It was good to sit down.
Cool,
and talk
man.
again.
Yeah, and let's maybe we can check in again after your Cape summer session, and we'll do the dang thing. All right,
for sure.
Cool. Cam App Part 2. Post game spray. We're out of here.
Yes, sir. See
you. Cool.